Okay, so in the last video, I showed you how to set up your game for Battling Builders, and today I'm going to go over how to play the game. So you do have instructions if you forget, but you need to have everything set up the way that I have it. So you're going to have your card mat. On the side that has problem cards, you're going to put the cards that have problems, and don't forget that your answer should be glued to the back. And then on the toolbox and construction materials side, you should have your toolbox and construction materials. Obviously yours will be laying down. I just have mine propped up so you can see it. You're going to have your game board laying here, and you should have your game pieces on the start. Player 1 is going to draw a problem card. So you guys can figure out who it is by rolling a die, or you could do the youngest person starts first, however you want to do it. So I'm going to draw a problem card, and mine says find the missing side length. So they give me an area of 27. I don't know if you guys can see it. An area of 27, and they told me that one of my sides is 3, so my job is to figure out the missing side. So I'm going to ask myself, what is 27 divided by 3? Or I could say 3 times what equals 27. I know that that is 9. So player 2 is going to flip over this card and check the answer. And you should be able to see on the back it says 9 centimeters. So I got that correct. So then, if I am correct, then I'm going to roll a die or draw a number card. I don't have a die with me, but I'm going to pretend like I rolled a die. It gave me a 4, so player 1's going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then player 2 is going to take their turn, and they're going to do the exact same thing. Now when it's my turn again, player 1, I'm going to draw my card again. Find the missing length. They give me an area. Oh, I put the same card back. Find the missing side length. They gave me an area of 42 and one side length of 7. So I need to say 7 times what equals 42. I know that is 7 times 6. Player 2 is going to check my answer. I'm going to roll my die. And this time, even if I roll a 6, I don't know if you can see it on here, there is a stop sign on the collect hammer. I'm going to stop here. Even though I rolled a 6, I'm only going to move this one space because there's a stop sign. So I'm going to stop here, and then I'm going to come over here to the toolbox. I'm going to find the hammer, which is the same picture that's shown on the game board, and that's going to become mine. So I collect that, player 1 does. Then player 2 takes their turn. If they land on lose a turn, then you don't get to take your turn next round, and player 1 gets to go 2 times. So every single time that you land on one of these pictures, you stop there no matter how many spaces you're supposed to go, and you grab your construction piece. If you land here, rainstorm, go back to start. You got to go all the way back to start. Go back 2, you go back 2 spaces. So it tells you exactly what you do. And then your job is to collect all of the materials by the time you get to the finish at the end. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email, call, or text.